Namaste and good morning. Just setting up for myself. So we still have about 2-3 minutes. So take your time to set up your things just like the way I am. Just closing down the windows so that there's no disturbance of the sounds from outside. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Cynthia. And good morning, Gentis, Amy, Fandy. Yeah. Once again, just want to remind everyone that today is 23rd of April and it's 8:30 a.m. almost 8:30 a.m. in Hong Kong. Sylvia, good morning. And Madeline, I would like to know if you're tuning in from a different country or different part of the world. It's morning time or evening time for you. Mayi, good morning. Deeptam Bhaiya, good morning. Thanks for joining in. So for those of you who have any injuries on your knees or lower back or hips, feel free to use a bolster or even a small stool to sit upon so you can sit more comfortably. Please keep a towel just in case you're not turning on your air conditioning and you're going to sweat a little bit, or when we do Kapalabhati, if you're going to have any discharge, you can wipe yourselves. Good morning, Tara. Good morning, Estella and Yo-Yo. You can also keep a water bottle ready just in case, because we're going to be seated for about half an hour. Good morning, Raina ji. So we'll be starting soon. Hi Sushma, thanks for joining in. What time is it in Seattle? So if you're ready to begin, please sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. We'll just do the opening part of the class before we start some warm-up. So sitting comfortably, either on the floor, on the mat, on a bolster or on a small chair, placing your palms on top of your knees facing up, touching the tip of your index finger and the thumb, chin mudra. Let's do two things here. One is rooting our sitting bones, both the sitting bones rooting down towards the ground, and the crown of our head lifting up towards the sky. So they're going away from each other, lengthening the spine. As we do that, let us also be mindful that our lower half of the body, beginning from the hips to the toes, is becoming relaxed. The upper half of the body is slightly engaged, so we are not hunching our upper body, but we're keeping it open. Chest open, shoulders open. Shoulders moving down and away from the ears. And close your eyes. Smile, relaxing your facial muscles. Let us offer today's practice to ahimsa. Ahimsa meaning non-violence. This non-violence comes in many forms. Apart from what we do, how we behave, what we eat, you can consider 3 realms. The realms of your thought, speech, and action. Think non-violently. Speak non-violently. And act non-violently. And it also applies to ourselves. Being kind is part of being non-violent. So let us be kind, beginning with ourselves. The moment we are kind to ourselves, we will respect our own strengths and limitations. We will appreciate ourselves for the efforts that we put in to bring happiness to ourselves and the people around us. So being kind to ourselves is the beginning. Also be kind to those around us. This practice takes time, takes mindfulness, takes consciousness on our part to be constantly on this path of ahimsa. So before we begin today's practice, we will start on an opening note of 3 chants of Om. Bringing your palms together in front of the chest, inhale and begin. Slowly bring your hands down and gently open your eyes. Before we begin to do a little bit of pranayama chanting, we will be doing some warm-up movements just so that you can sit more comfortably for this rest of the practice. Beginning to release the tension in the neck and shoulder area first. Simple side to side movements. Right. To left. Just release this tension on the side of the neck and those shoulders. Just a couple of times. Followed by up and down. If you do have any vulnerability in your spinal area around the cervical spine, then you can support your head, lifting the head up. Usually done with the inhale when we are opening the chest, and then exhale, dropping the chin down. Once again, inhale up. And then exhale down. Slowly coming to center. Drop the right ear to the shoulder. Those who want a bigger stretch can add the right hand on top. Even bigger stretch, left hand going behind the lower back. And if you have that vulnerability or pain on the neck, you can always support to come back center. And opposite side. Support your head to come back. Rolling the shoulders back and forward. Release your legs. Squeeze and spread your toes. Rotating the ankles. Support your palms on the floor at the back. Opening the whole spine, chest up, shoulders back, maybe head up. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, round your upper body. Equivalent to cat-cow action that we will do on our knees, but this movement is accessible to even those of you with knee pain. So you can happily do this movement every day. That's good. About 3 to 4 times in your own pace. Both arms up, inhale. And twist to the right. Right shoulder drawing back, relax your neck. Keep your neck free. And inhale to center. Twisting towards the left side. Use the shoulder and chest action rather than the neck, keeping your neck soft. Come back to center. Release hands. Joining the soles of the feet together. Relaxing your hips and the thighs. And finally, before we prepare to sit, hug your legs. And once again, come into a cross-legged position. As I mentioned earlier, we'll be doing Kapalabhati first. Kapalabhati is forceful exhalation through the nose. So if you have a slightly blocked nose, sometimes there is a little nasal discharge, so feel free to keep a towel beside you just in case. When we do Kapalabhati, we exhale forcibly through the nose, drawing the belly in each time. Avoid doing shoulder movements or any other head movements here. Try to keep the movement mainly focused on the abdomen. So, since it focuses on strong abdominal action, if you are pregnant or if you're going through your menstruation, it is not advisable to do this. Avoid it. And also, if you have high blood pressure or glaucoma or any other eye issues, avoid this movement and just maintain normal breathing during this time if you're not doing. For those of you joining along with me, let's do it 50 times after taking a short breath. Inhale. Begin. Release the breath. Drop the chin down and retain this breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And gently release. Breathing normally. Feeling the lungs pushing out, expanding, the thoracic cavity, the rib cage and the chest, and maybe even the collarbone if you're breathing in deep and breathing out long. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. This time we will repeat again 50 times of Kapalabhati. And then again, after taking an inhale, we will drop the chin to the chest and retain the breath. Let's take a short breath to begin. Inhale. Taking an inhale, drop the chin to chest and hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chin up and release. Breathe. Observing your breath. Breathe as deep as you can on the inhale. Give a pause before you exhale as long as you can. Again, pause, breathe in deep. Notice the movement of the breath through the nostrils and the throat, through the chest and the belly. One more deep breath. And long exhale. For alternate nostril breathing, you can use Nashikagra Mudra, placing the tip of your index finger and the thumb at the root of your thumb. Index finger and the middle finger, at the root of your thumb. Or you can simply hold it with thumb and index finger open in this way, like number 7. So you'll use the thumb to close the right nostril and then breathe out and breathe in through the left. Then we will use either the ring finger in Nashikagra Mudra or the index finger in the number 7 Mudra to close the left nostril, where again we'll breathe out and breathe in through the right nostril. And usually I recommend either maintaining equal amount of length for inhale and exhale, Samavriti, or if you can, breathe out longer than the duration of the inhale, Vishamvriti, you can maintain that, which is more recommended, to breathe out longer than the amount of time that you're taking to breathe in. Okay. Whichever option you are taking, whether it's equal lengths, 1:1 ratio or 1:2 ratio for your inhale and exhale, let us do 8 rounds in our own pace. And a round means after you finish left side exhale, inhale, right side exhale, inhale, that is 1 round. So like that 8 times in your own pace with closed eyes, noticing the pattern of the breath. And I will understand that you have completed your own 8 rounds once your hands are down and your eyes are closed, ready for the chanting part of the meditation. So let's begin Nadi Shodhana, alternate breathing practice with eyes closed. Beginning with exhale and inhale on the left nostril. After you've inhaled on the left side, close the left nostril and breathe out and breathe in on the right side. That completes 1 round, 7 more of these. Notice the state of your mind as you're breathing out and breathing in. As I mentioned in the beginning of the practice, be kind to yourself. We want to do long exhale and deep inhale, but at the same time it should not come at the cost of you feeling stressed about it. This practice helps to balance and harmonize internally and also to balance the mind. As we focus on 2 important energy channels inside our body, the Ida and Pingala, the sun and moon, or the yin and yang energies. We will be chanting 21 times of Om together. Your Om could be longer or shorter than mine. Keep it continuous. If you are not chanting, just sit quietly and listen. Om naturally. Feeling the vibrations of the mantra coursing throughout your body. This Omkara is Pranavakara, or the primordial sound, the sound of creation. So this is a sound that binds us together, as we are all part of this creation. Let us feel connected within ourselves. Let us feel connected with one another. Let us feel connected with the cosmos. We are part of it, and it is a part of us. Let your consciousness spread out and feel the connection from the space that you are occupying. Through the space of the universe. Let that connection bring calmness and a sense of belonging. Continue to stay in this connected state. For the next couple of minutes in silence. Back towards your own body. Stay moving your fingers and toes. Feel free to rotate your wrists. Uncross your legs. Shake. Recross your legs. Bringing your palms in front of the chest. Let us end this practice wishing peace to ourselves, wishing peace to our friends and family, wishing peace to all life with a single Om and 3 times of Shanti. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Keep your eyes closed. Rub your palms. Make them warm. Spread the warmth through your eyes, your face, and through the rest of your body. Take your time to slowly open your eyes. If I had missed wishing anyone in the beginning of the practice, or if you have joined after we started, I would like to take this chance to say thanks to all those who have joined. I see Adrian and Michelle, thanks for joining in. Hi Tanya. Oh, Bhakti, wow, thank you so much for joining in. And Mil, and so many of you, Leela, Rolina, a lot of you have joined. Thank you so much. I would really love to hear from you, your feedback, how you felt during the class. And also note that I will be posting this in both my personal account as well as, of course, your Pure Yoga Facebook page, where it will be officially there. So even if you want to repeat this practice before you sleep or in the morning tomorrow, you can also at any time replay it and practice along. Apart from that, before we sign off, I would like to just announce that online private yoga classes are available now. So if you are thinking of getting back to a regular practice since lockdowns are extended with your own favorite teacher, or if you don't have a favorite teacher, you can just apply and Pure will be happy to arrange for a teacher for you according to your typical needs. So feel free to go to the Pure Yoga website and check out the details there, or you can just ask any of your known teachers or other staff about the details of the online private yoga. So Anand, thank you. Viji, thank you. Tara, thank you. Becky, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for joining in. It was wonderful this morning. Though it was a bit cloudy here, I feel more relieved and ready for the rest of the day after this practice. So I'm hoping all of you are feeling in the same way. And look forward to meeting you next Tuesday morning again at the same time, 8:30 a.m. for the meditation session. Namaste everybody. Have a lovely day.